And how's it going, guys? Josh Olufemii here, and it's a new week, which means we have a new industry catch-up with our bro John Ros, and boy does he have a lot to tell you. There's so much stuff happening in the film industry this week. Let's get started.
Hello, you lovely people. How are you all doing today? And this first story is hot off the press. And I mean hot. With the rumors of the Canon EOS R5 and R6 being recalled due to overheating issues. You know the cameras. The EOS R5 touts an impressive 8K 30 recording mode, while the R6 is a more budget-friendly option with solid 4K Ultra HD shooting options. Now, what more and more people seem to be realizing is that these cameras are both experiencing severe overheating issues and limitations in recording times. Armando Ferrera shares in his video that he's getting an average of 10 minutes of usage with the camera in that mode, even when taking precautions like removing the batteries and cards, blowing it with fans, and even putting cold packs on the camera itself. He even goes on to say that there were problems shooting in the higher quality 4K options as well. All of that disappointing info has led a lot of potential buyers towards the cheaper R6, because if you can really only shoot with the R5 in 4K, then why pay $1,000 more for it, right? Well, reviewers are sharing that there are similar overheating issues with the R6 in its 4K modes, as well as it's still overheating even when recording to an external recorder. Even the industry needs to address these problems with creating things like external fan cages. Rumors began to spread on the internet about a massive recall on the cameras, and that, coupled with how surprisingly hard it's been for retailers and consumers to even get their hands on the cameras in the first place, seems to have lent credence to the rumor. Newsshooter.com reached out to Canon for a response. Canon Australia responded bluntly with, "These speculations are untrue. There is no recall. There were no delays in local shipment, with the first local pre-order consumers collecting their EOS R5 units from local retailers this week. Canon has been transparent about the recording limits for the EOS R5 and is confident that the camera performs to stated specifications." People are speculating that Canon may have implemented these bottlenecks on the camera so as not to cannibalize their cinema line of cameras. Now, let's move on from all of that and talk about monitors, cause what's the use of perfectly exposed cinematic footage if you can't see the damn thing? Feelworld just dropped a pro version of their F5 monitor that features a 5.5 IPS Full HD screen with a contrast ratio of 1000:1, a pixel per inch density of 400, and a brightness of 500 nits, and loads of useful exposure tools. This entry-level monitor might be the perfect addition to your camera build. It features an HDMI in and out, as well as the ability to power your camera via a dummy battery. The best part? The price is only $139, which is a damn steal. I have a few Feelworld monitors and I'm a big fan of them. If they made like a high bright version of this, I just might swoop. Okay, that's a pretty sweet screen, but you know what screen is even better? A movie screen. Let's get into some spicy theater news.
Let's go out to the movies. Let's go out to the movies.
Universal and AMC have finally come to speaking terms again when they came to an agreement last Tuesday about how long Universal movies would be playing in AMC theaters. If you're not familiar with the situation, back in March, Universal's newly released Trolls World Tour had to halt all viewings due to the COVID pandemic, leading to a massive loss in revenue for both the production company and theaters alike. In a landmark move, Universal released the movie online on June 23rd, making companies like AMC outraged, with AMC's CEO Adam Aron publicly threatening that he would never play any Universal movies as long as the studio had a plan for simultaneous theatrical PVOD releases like Trolls World Tour. Well, fast forward about 6 weeks and both companies have seemed to come to an agreement. Universal and Focus Features releases will play at AMC theaters for a 17-day exclusive theatrical window. After that time, Universal has the option to make such titles available on PVOD platforms, including AMC theaters on demand. Okay, this is a revolutionary deal with the industry, leaving many to speculate as to what the future implications of it will be. Now, since it won't be at least another 3 weeks until theaters begin to open worldwide, why not sit down, relax, and watch a movie at home? Like The Exigency. Oh? You haven't heard of The Exigency? Here's a quick trailer.
Critics agree. The animation is dire. This film looks like cancer. The Exigency.
Okay, now I know what you're thinking. Holy f***, what in the hell did I just look at? Okay, but this almost 2-hour movie was written, directed, produced, and edited by one guy at his home computer. And besides the questionable animation, which totally improves by the end, it's actually really good. It's available on Amazon Prime, and Austin McConnell highlights a lot of the awesome things about the project and more. And while you're at it, why don't you check out Craig Adams' newest hiking video, Hiking 40 Miles Alone on the Trans-Catalina Island Trail in California. Craig Adams is a gifted nomad minimalist filmmaker. he travels from place to place with only the bare essentials and creates some awesome, calming, and scenic pieces on his YouTube channel. The mind-blowing thing is, he uses a small DJI drone, a simple Sony a6600, a 10 to 18 E-mount lens, and shoots in standard mode. Wait, what? This dude doesn't even shoot log? That's crazy. And before I leave you all this week, could you please do me a huge favor? I DP'd a music video for the R&B duo They featuring Tinashe.
I stay driving you crazy. You stay running your mouth. You stay getting me started.
Check out the video in the description below and show them some love. And as always, let me know what other gear and topics you'd like me to highlight by hitting me up on my IG or commenting down below. Back to you, Josh.
Thanks so much, John. You are so freaking talented. You can check out John's Instagram here and his website here. Thanks so much for watching the video, guys. I actually have 2 additional videos that you've got to watch. And remember to get your free month of Envato Elements by clicking the link below in the description. And lastly, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Thanks so much for watching, guys. And as always, remember to keep it chill.